What to do if you are overwhelmed, struggling, or failing to reach your goals. Okay. I realize that there might be some of you on this call right now that are overwhelmed, you're struggling, or you're just failing to reach your goals. And what you're wanting to do, if that's happening to you, and I'm going to walk you through how to do this, is you want to log into the Mentorship Masters portal and go to the Start Here, Your 12-Step Success Path section. Okay. That's what you want to do. And I'm going to do that with you in a moment. But before I do, I just want to address this. So I've had a couple of mentorship masters, two that I can think of within the last 30 days that have reached out and said, Knolly, I'm just not making my goals. I mean, I love to talk about the success stories. I mean, we've got agent after agent after agent after agent that's making 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. We've got 3 agents here that are within our group that are going to make 900,000 or more in commission this year. Okay. But I realize that that's not everybody. There's some of you guys that are like, man, I'm stuck. I'm struggling. I don't know how to, I'm struggling. And so for both of these individuals, I just looked through what were they doing. By the way, Patty Lynn can help with some unstuck, get people unstuck if that's the thing. But I think this right here, what I'm going to share with you right now will help the most. Essentially, what always happens, there's absolutely zero way that a person can do what I teach and not succeed. Okay, let me say it again. I know it could come across as arrogant or cocky, but I've taught tens of thousands of real estate agents. I was a MAPS coach at Keller Williams for 10 years. I've been in front of as many as 8,000 agents on stage teaching and training. This is my life. And there really are only 2 problems that a real estate agent will ever have in their career. The first problem is they don't have enough leads. And the second problem is they don't have enough leverage. Those are the only 2 problems you'll ever have. You won't have any more problems other than that. Sometimes it's a mindset issue, but we cover that in all of our training. So if you're not getting enough business, you have a leads problem. If you have so much business that you don't have time to do it all, you have a leverage problem. Leverage is people, systems, and tools. Okay, so there isn't a problem in this business that doesn't come with a super easy fix. Okay, and it's impossible. There's no way that you can be doing what I teach and not succeeding. It just doesn't add up. There's nobody on the planet that could ever tell me that they implemented what I taught and didn't, because everybody that does it succeeds. They're on their way to becoming millionaires. Now, if you're not succeeding, it's only because you're not doing what I teach, or you're not doing the right things in the right order. That's it. So what I want to do is I want to pause. I want to pull back just a few minutes, and I want to show you, because this may not pertain to you, but it will pertain to some of the agents that you bring on. And as if they start having little issues with not reaching their goals, this is going to be a great resource for them. So let me show you. Let me exit out of this. Let's go straight into the portal. And by the way, if you've never logged into the portal, shame on you. That's what I'll say. This is a rich resource that we put together for you to succeed at a very high level. I know probably every one of you has already been here. But again, this portal also can act as a candy store. So it's like, where do I start? One of the things that I did this past weekend was I went into the portal and I cleaned it up because there was a lot of redundancy, and I made it simpler for you guys to navigate. So if you're brand new to the group, here's what you want to do. Okay, it's very simple. You want, and even if you're not new, but you're not getting results, just start over. Just pretend like you're brand new to the group and just start from scratch, which is what both of these agents are doing. And they're like, okay, I get it now. I see where I kind of went off track. The first thing you want to do is watch the orientation training. And then this tab here is your benefits. Okay. Now, but then you want to quickly move to this tab here. It's called Start Here, Your 12-Step Path. Okay. You want to go through all these steps. The first step is your 30-day checklist. So that's the first thing you want to do, is go through that checklist. Make sure that you've done every single thing on the checklist. Okay. They're not senseless activities like getting your real estate license. You learned a bunch of crap that you didn't really need in the business. That's not what I teach. I don't teach fluff. I teach stuff that works. Okay. I don't want you busy. I want you getting business. So when you navigate all the way to step 13, if you're not reaching your goals, this is where you want to go, to step 13. By the way, you notice that this is a 12-step process. So why is there a step 13? Well, step 13, you really shouldn't be there, but if you are, it's there for you to help you get back on track. Okay. So let me just show you what's here. There's going to be a video here that you can watch. And then it goes back into the 4-step checklist for success. Number 1, watch the 5-minute video. Number 2, watch our orientation training, which is about 60 minutes, because that's going to navigate you through doing the right things in the right order. Step 3 is going to be to complete your first 30 days, okay, which is right up here, which is actually step 1 of the process. And then you want to complete steps 2 through 12. Now, when you complete steps 2 through 12, don't think you've got to be, it's not a marathon. You can take 90 days to complete that. Work on it about an hour a day, okay? Don't make it your life, but make sure you do the stuff in the right order. And then I've got a lot more tips for you to be able to be successful. Read chapter 3 and 4 in my book, do the 2, watch this video, and so on. So there's some suggestions here. Here in this video, I talk about the number 1 reason why most agents are failing, and that's because of they're not following a model, a proven model, which is what I give you. They're not following a proven model. And so I highly recommend you watch this video. This other video here talks about how to get to your first 100,000. If you're not already making 6 figures, which you should be, this video will help you with the math to get you there. And then struggling with lack of confidence. That's a big thing that agents struggle with, is they just don't have the confidence and what to do about it. I address that in this video. Accountability, the accountability partner program. So there's a lot of other things here. Artemis has a great video here about how to eliminate emotional blocks. Because one of the things that we realize, Artemis and I realize, is that one of the reasons why you probably are sabotaging your success. And by the way, I think I have to say this. Let me just go through here real quick. There's a bit more. We want to get you on this board right here. We want to get you into this list. So again, all you got to do is go to step 13. If you're not reaching your goals, that's where you want to go. You got an agent in your group not reaching their goals. That's where you want to go. You know, there's so many that will sabotage their own success. They get to they do the steps, they do it, and then they stop doing it because they have a subconscious block that is preventing, their success or them moving forward into, that's a whole nother training, but into the identity of a successful agent. They have such an identity of being a struggling agent that it's very difficult for the subconscious to snap into that it's just like you take a person from the hood, like where I come from. My mom moved us to South Central LA when I was 10 years old, and she quickly moved us out of there, but we still kind of grew up in the hood. And so you take that person and you put them in a mansion and around, it might take a while for their mindset to catch up. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you're doing. You're basically stretching yourself. And I got to say this, if you're succeeding, okay, if you're succeeding here, it's not because of me. Okay. All I'm doing is pointing you to, the place to drink, and you're taking the drink. If you're failing and you're here with me, it's not because of me. Okay. I'm not the cause of your success or failure. It's all you got to do is get the closest mirror you can find, and you'll see the cause of your success or your failure. Stop blaming other people. If that's your game, and I know there's because I've had agents, this doesn't work. Okay, tell me what doesn't work, because I've done it. I've sold 1,000 houses in 10 years, and it works. And by the way, success isn't personal. It doesn't say, hey, this guy wears a cowboy hat, so I'm gonna give him $1 million. No, success is a structure, and when you snap into the structure, you get success. That's all there is to it. There's no other way around that. So don't blame anyone else. Do the work. Go to step 13. Do the right things in the right order, and you will get the success that you deserve. Okay, you'll get the success that you deserve.